Welcome all of you all. Today's guest is the very special Dr. Vishnu Priya, who has got 22nd rank in NEET SS and has taken a seat in MCh Reproductive Medicine at CMC Vellore. It's truly a dream come true, Dr. Vishnu Priya. I'm very proud of you, very happy for you that you cleared this exam and you've got such a wonderful seat. Congratulations. Let's start your story with your background. Where did you do your UG and PG from, and where did this thought of doing NEET SS come from? When did it start? So let's start with your background first, doctor.
I completed my MBBS. I'm from Tamil Nadu, ma'am. I
All right.
completed my MBBS from Government Medical College, Viluppuram. It's in
All
Tamil
right.
Nadu. Then I started my MS in Government Medical College, Thrissur in 2017. Then I completed in 2020. Then
20.
after that, 20 years, ma'am. I was with my kid at home
All
for
right.
the past 3 years. Until now, I was
Okay.
with him. Then I used to write the exams, ma'am. I didn't have any idea of doing MCH and all, ma'am. So my husband, Dr. Niranjan, was the main motivating factor. So he
Okay.
used to tell, you have to do super specialization.
All right.
So
So
he was the one who was.
I'm so happy that you have such a supporting husband. It's not common for us doctors to have husbands who, after having a baby, will tell you to do super specialization.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
the families, get skeptical that now she wants to do super specialization. So a lot of congratulations to your husband too for
Thank
supporting
you.
you in this.
He was the main motivating factor. So he was the one who used to encourage me, and he was like, "You used to read well, so you should continue your reading
Yes,
career. You
since you
should."
are from government colleges, you were a good performer in the exam. So he had a faith
So
in
he
you.
was like, you have to do specialize. You have to learn a lot of things. You have to keep on reading. So he used to. So even with a small kid, I used to go and write the exams, even though I was not fully prepared. With a small baby, he used to take me to the exam,
And you,
and I used to go and write and come home.
great. So
So
when exactly did you seriously start preparing for it?
serious preparation was this year only, ma'am. So like as soon as I completed my post graduation itself, I gave my first attempt and all, ma'am. Like in 2020,
You
I
gave your
completed,
first
ma'am.
attempt. So
So
how was the
2000.
reading that time? What all would you read in those times?
I didn't know what to read, ma'am. Actually, so I
Yes.
used to
So for
see the
post
top.
graduation, what all did you read? The exit exam, the university exams.
Like obstetrics, little bit of Williams, ma'am.
Hmm.
And I didn't read much of standard books and all because
Yes.
I didn't have much time and also I used to
Yes. And that's
working
also
was.
the culture in Maharashtra where I did. We would not read books. We just practiced, read whatever we came across, and we gave the exam.
Yeah, the clinical
Because
classes we had during
yes,
our residency
yes,
is the notes is what we
yes.
followed. So
Take
notes
your own
was
notes and wherever you find notes from, read and then give the exam.
during the clinical classes and rounds
Yes,
is what
yes,
we.
yes, yes.
It
That's
was
how.
COVID time also, ma'am, during that time.
Okay.
So,
So PG
so
reading was not much, and then you started giving exams after your PG.
so
So
I
how was the
wanted.
reading then? What was your source then in the first attempt?
That time I didn't have a clear idea, ma'am, like what to read. So I just came through a few videos of the toppers at that time. Then I didn't know about this platforms and all, ma'am. So I thought we should read Hacker, and I was sitting and reading Hacker
Okay.
from
Okay.
front to back fully. I was reading, but then I didn't know like which was important, which all lines was important in Hacker, what to read and what to not read. So I was not fully oriented, ma'am. Though then the first my first attempt when I was giving, then I came through Reproneet. Then I subscribed 2 months, I think 1 month package. Then, ma'am, you used to there you had for each and every specialty you had given the list of topics and guidelines like which are very important. Then I came to know, oh, these are the guidelines are there. These topics should be concentrated. This is how it should be prepared. Gynecology should be prepared in this way. Obstetrics should be prepared in this way. So I had a clear idea. So I subscribed to the platform. I joined there. So for the exam, I since I didn't have much time, I used to read here and there, ma'am. Cannot sit
Yes. How
for
old is your baby now?
he is now 2 years and two and
Two
a half
years
years.
old. So it
2 years
must
and
be very,
6 months.
very difficult to find out time with the baby to
Yes,
read.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So in between, whenever I had time, I used to read. And 2 months or 1 month or 2 months or 1 month before the exam, I used to go through the MCQs and the notes,
Right.
marks,
So were
revision
you
notes.
working all this time? Have
No,
you
ma'am, I
joined?
was only at home.
Okay, because having a 2-year-old baby is a full-time job.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I was fully with him. I didn't go anywhere to practice also. So I
Yes,
was fully
that's
with
what
him.
I was wondering, that practicing and preparing and raising a kid is difficult.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
when you raise your kid, then also you just get 2 hours of to read when he's sleeping in the daytime. In
When
the
he's
nighttime, you'll
sleeping,
sleep with him.
yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
only
This
two
what
to
is the
three hours
time
you
I
will.
have. So
Yes,
towards the exam, I was not able to read fully. So I thought like whatever time I had, I'll give my full. So I was into the course. I just I didn't have time to go through everything, ma'am. I concentrated on important topics and whatever I could read. I was reading through the PowerPoints and few videos and few guidelines. I was able to read, and for that time, I just went
your
and wrote.
main source for past 1 year was Reproneet only.
Yes, ma'am. This exam, I was subscribing the last 1 month course.
Okay. So last 1 month, so you have given how much time to the preparation? Tell me that. Because a lot of students want to know in a short time, can I prepare for the exam in 1 month? So let's hear it from you. Did you prepare just in 1 month?
Not in 1 month, ma'am. I was actually preparing in 2021 and 2022, but
Yes,
it was not
you
perfect.
had, you were consistent.
Yes,
One or
ma'am.
2 hours every day you
Yes,
would give.
ma'am.
So this cracking in 1 month comes from when you are already reading 1 hour per
Yes,
day.
ma'am.
Not
Yes, ma'am. At least
suddenly
once
out
a
of the blue you start reading and 1 month
Yes,
you'll
ma'am.
clear.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
every day
I
one.
feel that consistent preparation, we should have some
Good.
idea before
Yes,
preparing. We should have some idea of what to prepare, what is
yes,
important, and how to read. Some touch with the subject should be there.
yes.
Maybe it could be easy for the freshers who have recently completed that 1 month strategy. Maybe it could work out,
It
ma'am.
could be for them who have just cleared. But someone who
Maybe,
has given the exam in 2020.
yes, ma'am. So maybe
That
some bit of
consistency helps, reading 1 hour a day helps. That last 1 month, I'll give it my best. I have a solid background,
and
I
it
have a
is
solid
not
foundation.
only our preparation alone, ma'am. It's God's grace with and with mentors and teachers like you, your notes are really helpful, ma'am. I should
Thank you so
really,
much.
really thank you for that, ma'am. Those highlighting notes, the MCQs, the guidelines. It will really
Yes,
take a lot of time
I'm
if we
so
stick
proud
to
of
the
myself
guidelines.
that I could help someone who's taking care of a baby. My notes were helpful because if you sit and read Berek and Hacker, you will not be able to read it and revise it for an MCQ level exam.
That's very difficult, ma'am.
Yes, there are
We,
a lot of questions that will come from Berek and Hacker,
yes,
but
ma'am.
that doesn't mean you can cover Berek and Hacker before the exam.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We should
You
know
need
what
a
is
shortcut.
important.
You need some kind of notes
Yes,
to.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But even with those notes, no, it is not very easy. Like students will listen to the interview and will think that in 1 month I'll finish the notes and I'll do. You had a background, you had an understanding, you had started reading in Berek and Hacker. Then the class notes become easy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's not
Class
just,
notes? Yes.
yes, class notes will become easy when you have a knowledge. You already have read, you have put in hard work. So there is no shortcut to hard work.
Yes, ma'am. There is no shortcut. And the
Yes.
videos, your videos are really very like it covers all the basics, ma'am. Like we have whatever topics we have missed in the under post graduation period also. Your mom's videos tells about everything, so we will all get all the basics. So when the basics are really understood, the advanced concepts are really
Advanced
very easy,
concept.
especially reproductive medicine. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So, one more thing, how did the interest arise in reproductive medicine? Why reproductive medicine? Why not oncology?
My husband, ma'am, he wants me.
Okay. So,
He was
what
like
your husband is in which specialty?
general medicine, ma'am.
Okay. So, he's a medicine person. So, he also
Yes,
wants you to be a medicine person.
yes,
Right. So, he told you that this is the field that you will choose.
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. So
You
this
have
will
no.
be this. If you start working towards it, you will be comfortable in this scope.
Okay. So nice. It's nice to have a husband who tells you everything what to do. Like I am also a very indecisive person. If somebody tells me I'll do that, okay, I'll do that. Let's do this. So it's nice that you have someone to make good decisions for you.
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. He
So
makes the
wonderful.
right decisions for me.
Yes, lots of blessings in your professional and your personal life.
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely. How was the exam? How did you find the exam? Was it all right or was it difficult?
This year I felt it was a moderately tough paper. Last year also I gave the exam, ma'am. My
Yes.
preparation was not full, but last year I found it was more easy. It was
Yes,
more of
it was a simple
obstetrics
paper.
paper. It was a more
Yes.
easy paper. This
Yes.
time it was more of oncology, and I felt, ma'am, it was more of oncology and
Yes.
moderate level of toughness was there, ma'am. And we
Yes.
were are able to
Tough
arrive
papers
at
are
two.
good.
Yes, ma'am. We were
Yes.
able to arrive at two options, ma'am, and we
And
felt like both the options it could be this or that. we were able to rule out 2 options.
So this was a difficult paper.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
If it's
moderate
an
level.
easy paper, for theory papers, you should pray for an easy paper. But for MCQ papers, if you have prepared well, you should pray for a difficult paper. Because last year it was an easy paper and every Tom, Dick and Harry marks a correct answer there. And there, one silly mistake is not acceptable. In such difficult papers, your silly mistakes get acceptable. You still get good rank if you have worked well. So I'm very happy with this paper that all the people who had read well, who had their concepts clear, they got good results in this exam.
It was a standard paper, ma'am.
Yes, it was a standard
Definitely,
paper.
we should have read in a standard way
Yes,
to
yes.
solve this.
Those who have cleared have read well, are
Yes,
well
ma'am.
informed students. Wonderful. How many questions did you leave in the exam?
Sir, ma'am, I attempted all 150 questions.
All questions.
Only
Very good.
150 questions.
So you could not decide which one to leave. You attempted all of
Yes,
them.
yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
wonderful. Wonderful. Any tip that you would want to give to the people who are preparing for next exam?
Believe in yourself.
Yes.
First of all, they should believe in themselves, and they should have a consistent hard work.
Yes. Consistency and believing in yourself.
Consistency is what is important,
Mm.
and definitely hard work will never fail. At one point of time, it will be paid.
You will
Yes,
reap
ma'am,
the
yes, ma'am.
benefits.
But perseverance and consistency is what is
Yes.
important.
And plus the knowledge that you have gained through all the preparation is going to be immensely helpful.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So it's not just this 1 month. Even if
Yes.
2 months, 1 year before, if you have read for 2 months also, 3 months also, all this
It will
collective
help.
knowledge will
Yes.
definitely help. So
It will
please
help.
don't lose hope.
Yes.
That's
So
what
when
the
you
important
do
is.
your MCH there in CMC, you will see how your preparation is helping you in the residency. If you have
Definitely,
read
yes.
all the reproductive medicine that I have taught, you're going to be the best student. Your consultants will love you. If you tell them that I know all of this, they'll be very happy with you. This is what the fellows tell me, that madam, I know that I'm the best student here. Nobody knows anything, and I know everything of reproductive medicine. So you almost know every theory of reproductive medicine now,
Yes, ma'am.
if
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have gone through all the
Reproductive
classes.
Yes, ma'am, was actually a gray area during the post-graduation days, ma'am. So
Yes.
after having prepared for this exam, I'm really happy that I have known this much after my preparation.
Yes,
Apart
after
from
your
the
PG,
slides,
you know so much now. Even my reading was all after PG only. PG days
yes,
were
ma'am.
hectic days. Those
Yes,
those
ma'am.
were
Yes,
scary days. Somehow we finished it, and then I started reading after PG.
yes, ma'am.
That is when I
Apart from
gained
the
knowledge.
rank and entrance, like we
Yes.
feel self-sufficient in knowledge after having prepared.
Yes, yes, that
This,
preparation gives you this
yes,
confidence
ma'am.
to sit in the
Yes,
OPD and
ma'am.
see
Yes,
patients.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So it's
To talk
very
to
nice.
patients,
Yes,
to deal
the
with,
counseling part.
yes,
Good
ma'am. Yes.
counseling comes in from knowledge. If you have
Gives
read
us
everything, you'll counsel. Yes,
Yes,
you'll
ma'am.
counsel
Gives a
better.
the knowledge gives us a new energy to
Yes,
continue in our career, ma'am.
yes,
Really,
wonderful.
really, and a big thanks to you, ma'am, for having giving us this opportunity to read a lot, to know all the basics, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank
so
you so
I don't
much.
focus on what is the answer to this MCQ. I want you all to understand that this is the basic concept. And
Yes,
it is
ma'am.
so nice to get people like you. In fact, I am lucky to have come across students like you who made use and who are reading, who are consistently reading and benefiting out of it, getting
Yes,
results and getting knowledge.
yes, ma'am.
So it
Really
was
thankful,
these
ma'am.
interviews, the interviews that I'm doing now, I'm feeling very happy with myself. I'm connecting with the kind of people, my kind of people, the way
Please
I used to
continue
read.
this job, ma'am. Really, many people like us will definitely be benefited out of this, ma'am. Like career in medical profession, this basic knowledge is very important, ma'am,
Very
because
important.
it's not everyone knows all the basics, ma'am.
Yes, in my
The
PG
basics,
days, I did not know anything. My seniors did not know anything. I don't know if the consultants knew or not. There was
yes,
no
ma'am.
knowledge. And when I gained knowledge, it was so nice to spread it. Now, a lot of people have knowledge.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
it's a proud feeling for me.
Yes, ma'am.
These
So
basics are simple.
when the basics are very strong, we wanted to
Yes,
know much more about the subject. The
yes.
love and the passion for the subject actually increases
Yes.
a lot.
So in MBBS days, I didn't like OBGY much, but after PG, when I read it, it is a beautiful subject. Everything is nice
Yes,
about
ma'am. Yes,
OBG.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. It's so nice to talk with you. I really don't want to end this meeting, but then you have your little toddler to go to, and
Thank
I
you so
have
much.
my job to go to.
Thank you so
So
much,
nice for
ma'am.
giving me your time.
Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
ma'am.
much. I'll stay in touch with you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
Thank
are
you so
you
much.
on Facebook and Instagram and all?
No, ma'am.
You're not
I'm
on Facebook, Instagram with your baby and all, because that is where I do marketing. So I was thinking, anyways, I'll post it on my Facebook and my Instagram with your names. Okay, I'll send you YouTube link. You'll be able to open YouTube now.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead on YouTube, I'll send you the YouTube link. You can share it with people if you want.
Okay.
Okay, Vishnu. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes,
and all the best. CMC is a very good place.